Just something about that friggin'
Hey guys!
the screen going black. Yeah, hey guys, this is Sarah's night.
And Lantis.
So, you, about a month ago, you probably saw me dicking around my very first playthrough of RE2, but this is our, like, official, you know, actually going through the whole game.
Oh, yeah.
And everything. So we're gonna be doing Leon
We do
A,
it.
Claire B.
We do it.
I'm sure we'll have plenty to say, because...
Oh man, we waited a long time to play this game. Long time. And I've already played through both A and B scenarios, and I've beaten Hunk's campaign, so I've got a little bit.
I gotta say, that looks disgusting, whatever it is he's eating. Is that a bacon cheeseburger?
No, I think it's a breakfast sandwich. I think. I'm not sure.
Okay, tell us, be honest now. How many drinks did you have?
And I mean, like, who actually,
Look, just listen, all right? She got closer.
This might be an inconsistency here. This dude is calling on the radio about seeing a zombie. He must have been just somewhere on the outskirts of Raccoon City, because this couldn't have been a citizen right there in the middle of the outbreak and then just now calling saying, yeah, this dude was acting suspicious that I saw.
All right, calm down, buddy, calm down. Just, hey,
There wouldn't be a radio station there for him to call into, not a functioning one anyway by this time.
if you freeze up around these things, it'll sink their teeth in you.
You know, I so knew this dude was about to plow into a zombie by this point.
Oh yeah.
I was like, it's happening.
I mean, the setup is better than that guy's a maniac. Why'd he bite me?
I don't know, I like that line so much that
I mean,
I kind of
well,
wish...
the reason Rats.
And it looks like he just totally obliterated the zombie chick in the street, too.
I love how she, like, just jolts off the grill at, like, 80 miles an hour. Gotta say, though, the graphics look great. Like, it looks good. I'm really happy about how the game graphically looks. All the models don't look like Uncanny Valley. They look like people, and the emotions seem genuine.
You know, he's like, oh, no. No. I was instantly thinking of Boomer's Day Off. Remember when, like, the hunter guy that was talking to the camera the whole time? Here's the survivors, you know, come through downstairs and kill the witch. And he comes down there and sees, you know, Caesar Day is like, oh, no. No. I think I actually...
Look at the gas prices.
You know what? I think that's just a middle finger to us from the creators. Just like, hey, remember this. They're just trolling you there.
I mean, they're probably accurate to the time.
1998?
Yeah.
Oh, that is true. This is supposed to be taking place in 98.
Yeah.
I'll never forget it. Remember when Adam West Lapdog did that, the intro to RE4 is like 1998. I'll never forget. And he sees all the images from like previous Resident Evil games. So he's like, okay, I don't remember that. Or that. Who's that guy? Oh, come on. Missiles? Did any of this really happen?
So, I have not seen anybody actually play with this on a controller. I've always been on keyboard and mouse, so this is going to be interesting.
I may have switched to mostly PC gaming, but I'm always going to be,
Hello?
the way in which I play, I'll always
Anybody
be a controller guy. I just can't get past it. Sorry.
Even if you know that you will perform better using a mouse to aim.
Well, how do I know? I mean,
because
I
it's a
haven't
mouse.
played this game with a
You
keyboard.
literally mouse over where you want to shoot.
Well, there's also the issue of what my left hand's doing the whole time, and I deliberately made it sound like a jacking off joke, but
You all right?
I did like that how this dude just like silently points. He's in
Don't
so much
move.
pain he can't even.
I'll be back for you.
So, what was really cool, the announcement trailer for this you actually get to see it from the perspective of a mouse in this room before Leon ever shows up. It's actually a really cool trailer.
Oh, I didn't see that. This cop instantly gets...
And look at the hunk of meat this zombie pulls off this thing.
Ow.
Like, that is a nice little chunk he gets there.
I'll shoot.
I like the accuracy thing. Like, if you hold steady enough, you get a pinpoint shot.
You know, which I totally didn't do just now. Double tap. I don't know whether I like the fact that it's...
What?
I do not know of any telltale signs whatsoever
that they're actually
dead. So it's like you do have to waste a bullet to make sure they're down.
No. That's what a knife is for.
Well, I mean, if you didn't have a knife, of course.
I generally always had a knife on me. Except for that brand new fresh one I used on first form of William Birkin, and he fell over the ledge with it.
So it's like...
And I'm like, no, my knife!
What are you doing?
Oh, I never actually tried going back to this door before.
Yeah, neither did I.
I wonder if that dude realized that he's about to turn.
And he was like, I'm gonna save that man.
Yeah, somehow.
Did you get the key from the back room?
It would help, wouldn't it?
Yes, it would. With all the pinups.
That ass.
Look, man, if you're running a convenience store all night long, you might as well have something.
Yeah, actually, I wonder if that's like a famous model or actress or something.
I don't know. But yeah, we should watch that trailer. And after watching the release trailer, we should also watch some videos I found where somebody edited the cutscenes so that the facial animations of all the characters were increased by 500%.
What the?
And it looks ridiculous.
I imagine. It's a good thing you didn't get pinned
I'm
by
so
that.
glad they recreated this.
Don't shoot! Get down!
Did you choose a different model for Claire?
Oh yeah,
Like
they
costume?
have their classic costumes on. If you would like to change that back, you can do it in
Yeah,
the
I
options.
think so.
Fine.
Thanks.
Like when I did the first playthrough of A and B, I left their default costumes, but when I did the reverse, I made them because I was like, oh, I'm okay with that.
I totally called BS on how they just went past all this huge crowd of zombies right now.
I like yeah, she like checked that guy.
Hold on.
Especially in the middle of the game where it seems like any zombie, no matter what, he touches you, he has the streak to run you down and get a bite. Even if he's crawling, like, they actually crawl up on top of you
up
from...
your body to
I'm
get
like,
to your
okay,
neck.
I'm sorry, but...
I feel like I could push him off.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Especially when you
They'll have
knew
some
it was
answers
coming.
at
It's
the
not
police
like...
Wait, you're a cop?
Yeah. Leon Kennedy. You are?
I do
Claire.
really like how they
Redfield.
designed Leon and Claire for this.
Oh yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
Sherry. I mean, I joke that
No.
Sherry looks like a Christmas
Looking
elf,
for my
but
brother.
I like it.
Cop too.
Honestly, I think all the models look great. I think
Good thing we found each other.
Oh, I definitely like the fact that Marvin Branagh doesn't look like Will Smith anymore.
Chief Irons, he looks great. Like, I hate.
I don't know so much about Chief Irons.
Why?
If I like his design better.
I like his design better. It really makes him seem like a grosser human being, like he actually is.
You mean as gross a human being as he
Yeah,
actually
yeah.
is?
Something like that.
Like, there's nothing subtle about it this time.
Yeah,
when
yeah,
you meet him, you know, he
you
instantly
know.
goes into full-on crazy mode. But if you didn't know the game, of course, if you haven't played through it already, didn't know how the story goes.
Like, if
in
you
the
were just
original
playing
RE2,
two,
when you first met him,
you
you would
wouldn't-
sympathize. He plays it cool at first.
Mm-hmm.
And it's almost like an inner monster that's been drawn out over, you know, over.
And it only gets worse
Over
because
time.
once you get to his taxidermy area and you start reading some of his diary entries, he says some. I don't know if you read them, but he says some fucked up stuff. Like, legitimately.
I don't remember if I
You-
actually.
Oh man,
So
I'll
I'll be sure
point it
to-
out to you, and
Okay,
you're not
yeah,
gonna like
just
it.
in case I did miss it.
You are not gonna like it.
Attention all citizens. Due to the citywide outbreak,
I think if there is one character I like overall in the original better, it's how they did Irons in the original. I do like it better. I'm not saying this is bad.
Yeah. So just to go ahead and get our cards on the table, we both love this game, but it's not
Yeah, but
like this is a great game. But I feel like there was some missed potential.
Big city.
Like
There has to be.
I mean, we'll definitely have plenty to discuss, I'm sure, as it comes up. But I would say there's a lot of little things that the remake did even better than the original. It's not that the original's bad, it's just that it did it even better.
Mm-hmm.
But there's one major thing bad about this one.
Yes,
that,
in
my opinion,
the biggest glaring issue
that keeps this from being better than the original.
Which, had you never played the original, you'd never even know.
Yeah. But I'm sorry,
More like running.
it should have followed the standard of the original in this regard. There's no excuse for...
Leon, you gotta back up.
Up. That chick's a maniac. Why'd she bite me?
Also, like, you definitely can tell me that they definitely weren't doing the, the unrealistic. Every time you look back at the truck, it doesn't seem to have gotten any closer.
Yeah, but somehow they have time to sit there and fight it.
Yeah. I'm sorry, it looked like it would have already been up on them like 5 seconds ago. And he just happens to pass out from the bite. And
this still looks so good. Man, like, it's just graphically, this is exactly what I want.
actually, what happened to the zombies? The truck didn't hit them, so what cleared the zombies out?
I want to know. I mean, the car
Did the diesel coming onto them?
No,
did it scare the zombies away?
The zombies were beside the cop car. Whenever the cop car got hit by the truck, that of course would have flung the zombies away, because the impact from the truck hitting the car would then be pushed onto the zombies that were linked up against it. Of course, that would throw them away.
That far away? It seems like they actually have several moments before the zombies actually recover and...
Can't stay
I'm sorry, but, here's one thing. It really seems like headshots or body shot, whether it's a headshot or body shot, it just doesn't seem to matter that much. I could do 10
really?
headshots on a zombie before killing
Yeah,
him.
I've never done body shots on a zombie. I've always done headshots. I've never thought to even try to kill a zombie with body shots.
I mean, who knows? It might take even more because I don't actively try for it either.
It feels like it takes a lot.
But headshots, I don't know whether it's going to take 1, 2, or 10.
Well, no, you know if it only takes one because their head literally explodes.
Well, yeah, you know what I mean. Even without the seeming crit hit, it does seem like zombies have wildly varying HP in this game.
I mean,
it just seems that way.
I mean, would that not be the case? Wouldn't zombies all be at different states of decay in life?
I mean, I guess. Why is it that the more zombie-like you are, the more you've technically decayed in body? I suddenly don't remember where to go here.
Yeah, you gotta get past that guy. Around this van. Go. And there you are.
Let's move. Go.
Oh! Good job.
I'm imagining even on easy mode, you definitely do not have the ammo to take any of these guys on before getting to the station.
No, absolutely.
But it seems like when you think about it, it's like saying the more decayed you are, the more zombie-like you are, the more bullets you can take before you finally die.
I was actually implying the opposite. The more decayed you are, the quicker they die.
Is anybody here?
Yeah, but if you're going off of the starting state of being a human, most humans tend to die when they're shot in the head once.
Maybe.
Unless you're an action hero. But
so since if you wanted to, you do have an infinite ammo samurai edge in there.
I mean, of course I'm gonna do a playthrough at least once of that just for fun.
Oh yeah,
but,
I did. I did.
To see like how well I can do, how many times how well that enables me to actually conserve health.
I tried to beat Mr. X.
Not good.
The final fight with Mr. X with just the samurai edge.
I found a way out.
Did it work?
It did. It was very close. I went through a lot of health, but I did it. It was fun. And what's
like
great
how at
about
least this guy didn't die instantly here. He actually did manage to have a confrontation and push it off before it bit him. But I was like, yeah, this dude's gonna
Gotta
die
find
before I
that
can
guy.
get to him. There's no question. Because he's a nameless cop. Therefore,
Yeah.
he's just part of the meat train.
So, about using the Infinite Samurai Edge as well, it actually becomes way outclassed by the Matilda. Like, after just a few upgrade parts that you get for the Matilda, you're like, it now only shoots. It takes a while to aim. You don't get a 3-round burst. You don't have the stock. Like,
God, ugh. That is all over his uniform now.
no, it's not. Look.
Yeah, I know. Lack of continuity there, but...
Oh, also with the controller, you definitely cannot spin the camera very quickly. Like, on mouse, you can, like, whip that around 180 real
Okay,
fast.
I get it.
I'm just
you play
saying-
better with the controller.
let's
Let's not be PC Master Race here.
I'm not being PC Master Race. I'm just pointing out some of the advantages to using a different format.
Yeah, that worked for you.
Oh, I'm saying that works for everybody. The camera... No.
I'm just saying.
No, the camera...
Everybody.
No. What do you mean?
Everybody plays the controller with the keyboard more easily.
No.
I'm just saying.
Hee-haw. What I
I'm
was
just saying,
was,
SK, you're wrong.
Everybody is going to be able to spin the camera faster with a mouse. That is a global statement I can make.
Okay, yeah, but
you were
that
saying I
doesn't
couldn't
necessarily
make that statement.
mean. Well, I didn't mean that. That is a verifiable fact.
Okay,
I'm aware
that
of
is
that.
all I was trying to say. Thank you very much.
What I'm talking about, that still doesn't mean you can utilize the keyboard better. Everybody has personal quirks and preferences and such.
Right. I mean, I agree with that as well.
I wasn't disputing the fact that, I mean, that is easily demonstrable that you can, you know...
So that was conversation number 2 about keyboard versus controller. I'm gonna keep track.
I'm normally quite averse to swearing in games.
I got you.
Yeah.
I might have actually said that the amount they do in this game is excessive. But I do believe that it is believable in most instances in this game. That's why I'm cool with it. I think, especially like, you know, it's like, you said, open up this damn door. You know me. I mean, I have an aversion to taking the Lord's name in vain, naturally. But I do get it. I can sense the fear. The zombies were right on his butt.
He wasn't saying it out of, like...
Yeah, and you know, he heard Leon coming. He's just desperately being... For some retarded reason...
Yeah.
I completely glossed over this book because it was just a bunch of...
Really?
It was a bunch of scribbles as far as I knew. If you didn't realize, like, later on by, like, the 3rd episode when I was actually started trying to solve this puzzle, I was like, well, I haven't found anywhere so far that tells me how to solve these, so I'm just going to do it by trial and error off screen.
Good gracious, dude.
It took a while.
Yeah. Did you...
I had a system for eliminating all possibilities. I did. I don't know how to describe it. I can't reiterate it for you now, but I did, and it actually didn't take as long as you would normally think, but it did take a while. It did take a while. Do not get me wrong.
By the way, that move you just did on that one zombie becomes very important for Hunk.
Jesus!
I imagine. You know, I know I'm taking a notch. I don't have the bullets for it, so I'm just gonna get past them. I like when 2 of them can gang up on you.
Yeah.
And I can see why that would bring you down to caution in one go.
Because it's 2 bites! You know, you could put, like, a round or 2 in their leg and hope to drop them.
Didn't I, no. I was like, didn't I pick up a fuse back there?
No.
Random? No, you actually don't get that far.
Alright. I think it's time for the conversation that we wanted to have. Our big complaint about the game. Because we're about to be introduced to...
I do find it hard to believe that a zombie, it had ample opportunity to take a bite out of Leon's ankles or leg. And all it did was just kind of crawl on. I'm like, no, I want to go for the meat, you know, the important,
So...
the good part of the human, the neck. But
Marvin Branner.
Marvin was in the original game, but he had such
There was another
a
extra I had.
smaller role, right? They fleshed out his character here
Yeah.
to the point where, you know, I love Marvin here, right?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
this is one of the changes
did
about
what
the
you
difference
could,
between RE2 to RE2 Remake that I absolutely adore. I love Marvin as a character. He's a great
Does
character.
anyone know what started this?
Yeah. And you actually get to have more than one
Honestly, all
conversation
you
with
need
him
to know
before
is
you
that
come
this
back
place
to
will
find that
let
he's
you abide if you
transformed
want
into
to.
a zombie.
Yeah, well, I was
In
supposed to
Remake.
start last week.
It was
and I got told
nice.
to stay away.
In the original,
I
you
wish I'd come
just
here sooner.
came back like after like a one conversation with him.
Yeah, your first return to him.
Yeah, and he's already turned, and
Hey,
it's
Lieutenant.
in. You're like, oh, that sucks. But here, it actually feels like I did not kill him.
officer you met.
I did not kill him when he turned. I actually just ran around him every single time I came through the hallway, the main hall.
Isn't that actually kind of like the dick thing to do?
We can get
I
you a
couldn't,
hospital.
man.
You're leaving.
I couldn't.
Yeah, but
Lieutenant,
you're
I'm not just
leaving
gonna
him
leave you
to
here.
what
I'm giving you
a
an order,
subjective,
rookie.
at least a subjectively
You
worse
save
state
yourself first.
than death.
I'd
Yeah.
come with you, but I just
Well, I saw that.
As-
I saw that you left Clancy alive.
now.
Clancy.
The dude that got ripped in half.
Can't-
Or I
Oh,
mean,
stop.
not. Well, I mean, no, he died. I mean, he's. Oh yeah, that's right. He doesn't turn until the second time you come back to the police station.
You
So
see
never
one of
mind.
those things.
Yeah, I was about to say I didn't know I could. I didn't know he was a zombie
Oh, wait,
already.
What's his name? Clancy? Because there was a dude named Clancy in Resident Evil 7. That might be the Clancy. I'm
Run.
Yeah,
thinking
yeah,
of.
yeah, you might.
Got
be.
it.
But yeah.
Wait, that dude turned out to be pretty badass if you play the DLC.
Oh yeah, dude. Resident Evil 7, I actually like better than this game. I think Resident Evil 7 is.
Yeah, I would go with that.
Resident Evil 7 was amazing.
In fact, I'm gonna have to say I think this would actually be a very, very slight bit below RE3, because of the few, or really even the one, real general major disadvantage to this game. I actually rate it
Okay.
probably a little bit below RE3. Therefore, since RE3 I know was number 6 on my list, this is number 7 in terms of best Resident Evil games.
So I want to throw out real quick. I love what they did with knives in this game.
Yes.
So
yes.
let's go over this. So in Resident Evil 1 Remake, they introduced something called defense items. This is a one-time deal, and if you get grabbed, you can consume one, and you get away from the grab. You can do it with a taser, a flash grenade, or a regular grenade, and overall it was really useful. In this game, they took the basic combat knife that you usually get and gave it the same property as a defense item, but in turn, they made it so that you have durability on that knife, so you can only do it so many times, right? I think that's genius.
Yeah.
Like, and it's just...
I did really like how the only silence, actually speaks volumes oftentimes in this kind of game.
Yeah.
But I like the fact that there is actually silence and you just hear this static over the radio. Like cops, I guess somewhere in Raccoon City, holed up, desperately calling for help or whatever. Actually, I never really paid attention to what they're saying. Oh god, this
It's so gross.
Oh, I did not need to see it that.
I love,
close.
like, that, again, this is why I love the game. They
Th-
make
this-
it so good.
And was that
this-
actually a zombie or a licker that got a really good swipe on his face?
I think it's the latter. That's got to be a liquor wound.
They trained you to be ready for the liquor
Because-
in
all right,
this
all right,
hall,
all right.
and it
This
was
is the
genius
hallway.
that the liquor does not show up here.
Yeah, this is the infamous hallway where it has
I
the
love
liquor
I
cutscene.
love
So-
the fake out.
People who played the game expect it. Right
Yeah.
here, liquor dealing time. This is where you have to deal with the liquor. But they do shit like this instead.
Yeah.
Right? And so for people who played the original that haven't played the remake, from this point on till you actually run into a liquor, you have this like sense of like anxiety or you're like tense. Like, where's the liquor?
Yeah.
Where is it? But you actually don't run into it until you get to the second floor where the STARS office is.
And you actually don't get there right away.
Yeah, yeah.
I do
But
like that
they also
they
changed
really
up the
yeah,
pattern.
and in and of itself that was great.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, that is definitely not one of my complaints.
Freaking love it. Also, if you pull up your map, there's one thing that I actually am not sure that I like or not. And you might not even have noticed this in your playthrough because we haven't really talked about it yet.
I probably did.
So pull up your map.
showing
Great.
you where all the items are.
Well,
that you
no,
left
no,
behind-
no.
that you left behind?
That's convenient. So you know in the press room that there's bullets that you left behind, right?
Oops.
And they tell you how many bullets. But more interesting.
Oh, I didn't even know that. I never actually hovered over it to see.
Yeah,
That's
but
cool.
more interesting. You'll notice that some rooms are blue, some rooms are red. Do you know why? They turn blue once you have interacted with everything there is to interact with. So you know if there's a red room, you have not explored it fully.
Oh. Okay.
So I don't know if you consider that a good thing or a bad thing, but
I'm indifferent. Like either way, and you know what? You know what I like? I can just
Get
get
out
up
here.
on top of this thing, and she can't hurt me.
yeah. Oh, she can if you step up there. Don't you waste a bullet? Don't you do it? Those are precious. It's not like you.
Well, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna.
You don't
wanna,
even have an infinite gun waiting for you.
I'm pretty sure I'm gonna want to kill her sometime because this is an area that I'm gonna be going back and forth through often.
Yeah.
I'm definitely. I like how this. I
put
said it in my first one.
$1.50 in here.
Yeah.
My chips are
Why
stuck.
do we still have vending machines with that shitty technology, man?
We actually have.
Of all things, why do they still exist?
No, well, I mean, they have vending machines now that accept debit cards, but they still don't have technology to make them dispense well.
Yeah, I don't understand that. You think of all things, this would have
You
been
can,
corrected a long
if you're
time
worried
ago.
about bullets, you can shoot that leg and then take him out with a knife.
I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm
go,
gonna go
go.
ham. I'm
Knife,
gonna,
knife, knife.
gonna go
Keep
ham. on
going,
him.
keep going.
Nah, he's not getting up.
Are you sure?
I think they always do when you do strike them when they're down. They will make an audible
Okay, yeah,
groan.
he's definitely dead.
They will make some kind of sound before they get back up, like "Hey."
Wait, what did you do that for? Okay.
I know the audience couldn't see it, but I was making like a watch the hair kind of
Alright.
motion when I said
So,
that.
all right, now it's time to
And notice,
Wait,
I
the
noticed
glass is gone.
he was beating on the vending machine, but
There's no glass.
the window was missing.
What was he beating on?
He could have grabbed it.
Oh, you
yeah.
thought he was actually trying to get chips?
I mean, why not? Zombie got to eat.
Are they intelligent
yeah,
to
more,
realize that
more
there's
importantly, what was he beating on?
not glass?
I know I didn't see the glass break.
Oh shit, dude! Give me some of that cold drinks.
I also immediately thought of hot drinks really get you going.
Man, I love me some cold drinks. Do you remember all the codes for all the safes and the radial locks?
I think the rotating lock or whatever you call that, the rotary dial
locks,
light. Yeah. I think I do remember them for the lockers, but not the
safes. You know what? Here, I'm just gonna, for the sake of brevity for the Let's Play.
Brevity.
Yeah, brevity. Brevity.
'Cause
I'm going to
that's a
look up
thing.
the codes for the locks so we can just get that quickly. There's not one in here, but later. Okay.
106 and 109.
Yeah, I like how you have to pick once you find the... Okay. I originally looked up all the I found the locations of all the codes. I like how some are like Cap, like Capcom,
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, and some are, I think the one, like...
Oh, that's a useless film. I already know what to do with that.
Yeah. Okay, I'll just leave that up. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead
sure do wish I
and
had
we're gonna
that.
have this conversation. The big reason why...
Oh, hi.
Hello.
Do you see me in here? Yeah.
Yeah, he does. So, here's the thing, right? I asked SK before we started if he wanted to do Leon A or Claire B or vice versa. And he's like, I guess Leon Claire because it doesn't really matter. And why doesn't it matter, SK?
Because too many of the exact same things happen regardless of which character you're playing as and which scenario you're on.
And there's the crux of the situation, because in the original, dramatically different things happen on Claire A, Leon B than Leon A, Claire B, right?
And also just not just in terms of what's happening in the story, but gameplay wise.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely.
Items are between the A and B scenarios. Key items. Many of them are found in different locations. Even that much did not happen in the remake, and I'm sorry, there's no excuse for that. Now, sure, a lot of things are the same and different item placement in the original. You know, if you nitpicked it, you would be like, this doesn't make sense.
Right.
But nevertheless, you would. I mean, if you tried to make it make storyline sense, like with the item placement, the fact that Leon is going to still have to use a diamond key on the B scenario when he finds it, after Claire already would have normally already opened up the diamond doors.
Discard that key, by the way,
or vice versa. But
oh, you have to back out to do it.
But I mean, that's fine, because you would have had no game in the B scenario if you just went through like all these doors that the A character had already unlocked.
Now, you said there was no defending it, or there's no excuse. There is one excuse, but I don't think it's a great one. And they wanted to make all campaigns, regardless of what order you did them in, canon. They wanted to make sure that all possible like combinations of campaigns be what happens in the story. Because
okay, well, just add the Sherry getting infected subplot back into Claire's B scenario, and you're good.
Right. Like I said, it's not a good excuse, but I think that's
there's nothing else you had to change. Hi.
Hello. Welcome to the RPD. Do you need help, sir?
Bruh. She's coming down the stairs like, can I help you? I said,
bitch. But you said that, though. You said you called your wife a bitch.
I was about to say, you're not going to follow me down.
Yeah, there you go.
Does he get up? Does that do any damage?
Oh, that you waited. Oh, yeah, he just broke the window.
Well, no matter what, they can't break through the wooden barricade, right?
I
have never, no matter how early on in the game I put one down, I never saw it broken through.
Double tap with your knife. Don't double tap with your gun.
Slice off his leg.
Yeah,
see, they make a groan like,
Hey! Okay. Oh, he's done. But, yeah, so that is the big complaint with that we both had with the game. The biggest sin that the game committed is that the campaigns don't... Basically,
and
when
offhand, it's the only major one I have, but it's so bad, it takes it down. It actually takes it down below the original, despite all the many little things that this did even better than the original.
I don't think
this personal save thing.
I don't think, to me, that really did... Like, it's important to me, too, but I don't think it really sullied my experience to the point where I'm like, no, the original's better than the remake. Like, I still think... This is such a stupid puzzle.
I actually did kind of like it. But
I like how it doesn't matter. I don't like it how it doesn't matter where you start the puzzle. You can solve it from any starting position. That's
okay.
clever.
There we go. No. Now
I ended up actually assigning numbers to all the keys and then just find out what position they're all in and count it out. Oh, yeah.
Oh, now I gotta go backwards. I don't remember which one goes.
No.
Yeah, I knew it was.
Oh, hey, well, then you can start there. Good job. But, yeah. Basically, when you're determining... Like, the B campaigns are... Like, the very beginning of the A campaign and the very beginning of the B campaign are... Like, the first 10 minutes is the only difference, right? When you choose to do Leon A instead of Claire A, you're just determining who has the unique conversation with Marvin, and the rest is the same thing.
Yeah.
Which is
now, of course, as usual, and this would be unforgivable if they actually went this far. Of course, you do deal with Chief Irons and Sherry for Claire.
Yep.
And Ada.
Oh, dude, the orphanage was
Ben.
really cool. I like the orphanage.
Yeah.
That was an addition that I.
If
thought
they
was
somehow
really cool.
made those scenarios the exact same in that regard, oh god, that would. And I've totally lost myself here.
But yeah, as RE vets, that is the biggest missed potential that the remake had, and I still love it though. I still love this game. I can forgive it.
What am I doing with my life?
All right, so 1, 2, 3.
I had it all the way up to like 6 a minute ago, but then I accidentally started from another direction. That got me at one point, and then I got all screwed up.
Nope.
Didn't I try
yeah,
that already?
you just did that combination. And you were just doing this for one of the caps on the keypad.
I'm sorry, but I don't feel comfortable enough with this game yet to pass up on that.
I mean,
I'm not a big enough veteran yet, you know.
On my S run that I did, I ignored both the keys.
Well, hardy ha hey.
I mean, the thing is, you miss out on a side pouch or a hip pouch, and like, what for Leon, it's shotgun shells and a knife.
Which one is this one up here? Yeah, okay, there we go. Uh-oh.
Hey. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. And
it's between these two, and I don't remember which one lights up.
Top right.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Then it was this.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no. I don't remember.
I think it was that one, then bottom left. Yay!
Yeah, all right.
Mazel tov. You get a little... I don't understand why you couldn't
Actually,
just take the tip of your knife and push the button in without the keycap.
Yeah, I mean, why not?
Hmm.
Yeah, I think automatically.
I believe
this one's cap, right?
Yep. Hey, you do remember.
It was interesting to find that this is the way to the Star's office. A steam valve.
That's just a zombie.
Kerplunk. Now this is a little thing, don't get me wrong, but I also thought it seemed like in RE7 and RE2 Remake, these are like the most recent Resident Evil games. They actually make the weapons sound more sissy when they fire.
I mean,
I don't know how they managed to.
Because
I don't know if you've noticed that, but
it's because they're actually using the sound that those models of guns actually make IRL.
it's that quiet,
Yeah.
especially a shotgun.
Well, I mean, the volume is different than in real life, but because that would hurt you. Oh, you need to.
I don't need to learn
DCM.
about guns actually, because I actually am not a gun nut in real life.
Yeah, well,
so
I mean, you know you don't have room for this, right?
well, I'll know what's there.
That's true. It's on your map now. You also don't have room for this.
You know, let's go back downstairs and
Just drop
get
some
that
shit
side
off.
pack.
Yeah. Actually, I don't think you can get the side pack. I think you need both keys. Because I think the chest number
was
is
in
203.
203,
Yeah. I will say that there's another hip pouch in the West office, the West Police office, in one of the safes with the rotary thing we can go get.
Actually, I can put down the shells too.
Yeah, you don't have a shotgun. You're not going to do that until you get the weapons key card.
I mean, it's coming up soon, but
Yeah. But
nevertheless, I'm
hey,
gonna be
the
picking up
West
plenty
office
more
should
stuff.
be right here, like right in there. Can you get in there?
Don't you need the pliers to get in there?
No, you're in. Now there's a zombie or two in here, but the safe in there gives you a hit pouch.
Oh yeah. Lay it on me.
All right. Left to 9. 15. 7. Hit pouch.
Also notice it doesn't seem like, as long as you hit the right numbers and go in the right direction, it's not any pickier than that about getting it open. Like, oh, you lingered on like another number while scrolling over too long, so it's registering that one instead and not.
Well, I mean that's how those locks work in real life. The tumblers inside of a safe like that is really interesting. All right, so
Just down to me and 3 others.
Do you remember Leon's first mission here?
Yeah.
I thought this was really clever use as well. Be like, oh hey, we're gonna give the rookie a bullshit assignment.
Yeah. I think the first side was Ned.
Yep. Remember, all the answer to this was the first initial of all of his police department friends.
I think the other one was George Scott, Rita Phillips, and Marvin Brown.
Marvin, yeah, it's Marvin.
I think it's MRG.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, they actually go from a different direction on this side when determining the order of initials.
Yeah. And that's for the Matilda, right? Yeah, of course. Now, at this point, I still think that the Samurai Edge is a better gun. That he's totally alive.
No, he just kind of.
You can get a knife swipe. You can knife swipe him a few times.
You bastard.
Okay, now that was a little bit unrealistic. I do
Right
like that
in
they do a lot of the reactions for Leon and
most
Claire
of
as you're
them-
playing. A lot of them are really, I like them because they actually show fear. Leon and Claire aren't, superheroes at this point.
Well, the thing is, Claire, she had no formal training. I'm sure her and Chris probably.
Oh, he took her to the shooting range a few
and
times
taught her,
already.
but
Chris would be hardcore Republican when it came to the guns issue.
Yeah,
Can't
my
tell.
little sister's gonna know how to shoot a gun.
So can you imagine what it was like in Barry Burton's household? Well, Moira already gave us a good idea because she never shut the hell up about it in Resident Evil Revelations 2, which we'll get to that.
Dude, I like that game.
I do too, but I
Oh, hi.
I freaking hate
When
Moira.
did you get in here, buddy?
Oh, I left
Which
it in
one are you
there.
gonna put that on? Because that determines what you get.
Oh yeah. Let's
Do you want the
Take a look
shotgun
through it.
shells or what's the other side? Shotgun shells, or I think it's like a knife.
so I can get 209, and if I do 2, what's in 102?
Roll of film.
No, that's gunpowder. So I'll take that.
Okay. And when you come back with the other keycap, you can get your hip pouch.
Yeah, Leon's just gonna casually.
Dude, it feels so good getting hip pouches.
It does.
Hello!
I didn't
By
know.
the way, I don't know if you noticed this, but you cannot use a defense item if you get grabbed from behind.
I know. I didn't expect him to just lunge around the corner like that. I thought I was gonna immediately be able to start messing
But
around
that
with this.
wasn't a thing in Remake, right? Like, if you got grabbed, regardless of how you got grabbed, you could use a defense item, right?
No.
No.
If you got grabbed from behind, you
Yeah.
can't use it.
Okay.
I thought it was 206. That
No, it was.
was it 208? Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
And then
And
102.
and some gunpowder. There you go.
And I like how you actually see.
Oh no! Is it gonna get all the way up?
Yeah. Or
No.
You know what? Okay. I've taken unnecessary damage here. I'm just gonna take care of you, buddy.
See, I know this is gonna cause another argument, but those like adjustments you were doing to aim, you could have just used the mouse and just put it over his head. Like, it's just you just put it there.
I already grabbed that.
And shotgun shells. Batman smells.
I do like how you. I think the wounds stay there a long time, or maybe they eventually disappear. The visible.
No, the
wounds.
corpse. What are you talking about?
On you.
Oh,
Like when I got
yeah,
bit,
yeah.
I
No,
got
the
I
second
got this,
you heal yourself, they're gone.
my shoulder is bloodied up pretty bad.
No, the second you heal it up, it should disappear.
Okay. Well, I did heal.
Oh
up,
no,
though.
you are. Well, I guess it. Yeah.
Well, the blood clotted. Let's just say that. Yeah. All right, now we can get on up here and get our.
Yeah. You're gonna have to get your magnum rounds, your key. Should have made you go into that western office to get that hip pouch earlier. There's also another Matilda upgrade in the second floor once we get... Oh, now we can go there, now that you got the key. And here we are.
This
is
is
it!
Totally new section.
Whoa.
No, this is.
No, this is where you... just a friendly reminder that, hey, you haven't fought a licker yet.
Yeah. You know, I think it took me forever to figure out. It actually, I don't think...
If you pull up your knife or hold out a gun and you walk around them, they cannot hear you.
Yeah, that lickers couldn't hear you. I must have just... There had to have been documentation on that at some point in the original. But I don't think I ever actually knew until I played... I don't know, a year and a half ago.
Yeah.
I played the hard mode for PC RE2, which I had never done before, or at least don't recall ever doing before. So I.
Oh yeah, another hip pouch is right here, right? Yeah, buddy. That is some inventory space.
God, dude, can you imagine doing this with just one hip pouch that brought you just 10?
There is an achievement for
10 item spaces.
There is a
the whole entire game.
There is an achievement for beating the game without ever opening the universal chest.
Oh, really?
Yeah. There's There's an achievement for beating the game without ever opening the chest.
Leon, it's Marvin.
I imagine there's got to be one for beating it without picking up a hip pouch too, right?
No, there's not.
Got something
That's not one.
Really?
Yeah, really.
Of all things?
No,
that's an achievement.
No. Instead, they have one for never healing. Ever. There's also one by doing it in so many footsteps.
Okay, that just sounds dumb right there.
But you just gotta make sure you know exactly where you're going.
But never picking up a hip pouch, there's not one for that, of all things. That definitely is a challenge, you know?
But that sounds like a horrible challenge. I wouldn't want to do that.
Cops suck. Look, there was just like 3 zombies in here, and you both got axed by them in this big ol' open space.
Well, maybe they got bit before and they retreated to this room afterwards in a much more denser area. Jeez.
God damn it.
Damn it. Just sounds more annoyed than scared right there.
Good.
I expect that out of, like,
do
you know...
a double tap knife swipe.
Well, of course I'm going to.
Nice. He's alive.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, make sure you get that back.
Oh, that still didn't bring you down? See, I shot him in the head.
I don't think that does damage, honestly.
Oh. I could swear I've picked him up before, though, where that defense strike was actually the finishing blow.
I have never done that. I know for certain that I've never killed
I might
a
be
zombie.
tripping.
I was eating! Why?
That was kind of rude of me, wasn't it?
Ow! My capris are already short enough. Great.
There, now how you gonna get up?
He can still get to your neck.
Dude, come on.
Your knife's about to break. I would at least save it for one last defense strike. Like, once it's down that low. No, I guess you could get a few more strikes in. Nah, he's gone. I wonder if it takes durability from swiping a zombie that's actually dead.
It should, I think.
Yeah, it should, but it might not.
It's only fair, I believe.
There's a herb down here?
Hanging
Nope.
ammo.
Bullets. You're doing pretty good on ammo right now. I'm trying to think. Was there any other saves or locks that we've passed up?
There's one in the
Well, yeah, up
upstairs.
here in a second.
Oh yeah, Marvin wanted me to come down here and...
Also, we could have done 2 of the emblem puzzles already. We ran right past them.
We'll come back around to
There
it.
you
Don't
are.
worry.
Come here. Take a look.
It's in a book.
Yes.
The Reading Rainbow.
I knew she'd make it.
You know,
You know her?
Yeah.
I am starting to
Name's
see,
Claire.
now that you
Came
brought
in
it
to town
up,
with her.
you know, power of
Get to that
suggestion, I'm starting to see a little bit of LeVar Burton in that face.
East side.
I always thought it was kind of weird
I'm on
and
it.
cool at the same time how my grandfather's name is
Thanks.
just one letter off.
Oh,
From-
LeVar and Lamar.
Yeah, my maternal grandfather is Lamar Burton.
So when you go get one of the emblems, there's something I want to point out, because people that watched the announcement trailer for Resident Evil, there was a particular phrase that stuck with fans more than others. Okay.
Was it by any chance? I didn't see it. I don't know. Was it a reference to RE3?
No.
Where Jill's like, there's no place to put the metal.
All right, East Wing. That no, go back. I'll tell you the code. That's the East Wing waiting room. So that's left to 6, 2, 11.
Actually, in real life, don't you have to do like it's left, and you the first time you get to that number is when you land on it, but then when you go back to the right on the second one, you have to like pass it up 0 3 times or something.
Some do that,
And then
not
on the
all of
final
them.
one, it's pass up 0 once.
No. Some old ones are like that, but modern ones are like that. That's
Muzzle brake.
Muzzle brake.
Redirecting propellant gas up and away from the barrel.
It basically is supposed to counteract.
I like how they try to tell you the mechanics
yeah.
of this. I mean, it's nice, and it
I
doesn't
mean, that's
sound
a
like,
real thing.
it doesn't sound like BS. Yeah, I mean, well, for all I mean, I wouldn't know any better.
Yeah.
You know, for real life guns, and proud of it.
Okay, so now we're
May
gonna
I?
get our
Weapons.
weapons keycard as well as our gem for the USB. I love the name of this item. This is eventually you will get the USB dongle key.
Yeah.
It's literally using just about every different phrase that someone uses for like a thumb drive, and like it's a USB stick, or it's a dongle, or it's a memory key, or there's so many different names, but they're like, here, let's just cram 3 of them together and make this new name.
This is dongle key.
The USB dongle key. Oh, dude, the liquor that drops into this room on a B campaign, that got me pretty good.
Because I was already thinking, I was like, well, it didn't show up as expected in the A scenario where you expected to.
Yeah.
So I just subconsciously, I didn't think anything of it when I was in that room on B scenario. I was like, you did
got me.
reverse psychology on me.
Hey! Leon?
You gotta admit, she is really chipper for being in the zombie apocalypse.
Claire!
Well, I think
Hold
she's
on.
just
I'll
fronting,
be right there.
just trying to.
Okay.
Sometimes you gotta act like everything's cool, just to
I mean,
keep your own sanity.
she's selling it real well.
Claire. It's so nice to see you.
How are you doing? That helicopter just came out of
Yeah.
nowhere.
I'm in one piece.
I'm guessing you don't have a key in one of those fancy pockets?
Unfortunately,
I don't know. Why don't
It's
you
like
check
she keeps grinning as she
How are
talks.
you
It's
doing?
like, okay, Claire, turn off the dimple
No.
machine.
Surviving?
that's good.
Yeah.
Any luck with your brother?
No, not yet.
I mean, you could have
Don't
read
lose
the.
hope.
Well, no, you didn't
I'm
read
sure
the
we're gonna
message
find
yet.
I know, but at the same time, why would he think she's learned anything about her brother? She literally came straight here.
Damn it.
And it's only been like
You
an
know what that
hour.
means?
That,
Yeah.
by the way, is one of the.
Time.
I can't get past this. This is pure
think we should go.
BS.
Don't worry about me.
This
now.
is the first
Take care of yourself.
thing you do in the B scenario.
Yep.
What was she
You need to
doing?
go. Now.
Well, I'm using Claire as an example because she's going to be in the B scenario in
Yeah.
this playthrough.
It would have been Leon. otherwise.
What was she doing? Just taking a nap in the streets before,
Because
you know...
this has been a long amount of time.
I have been dicking around for at least 30 game minutes,
Got a situation here.
and
I'm surrounded.
Bolt cutters.
and she came straight here. That is way too inconsistent. There is no way Leon could have done all this that he's done so far.
Damn it.
Yes, I would like to get through now.
I mean,
And at the beginning of the B scenario,
you just whoop, right there.